Greetings and good day. Good morning. Wow, what a gray day out there. It looks to me like supposed to look when we're going to have snow, and but I'm not wishing it now. I think Monday, all of the population of all the schools were sad. Was it this last Monday that we were supposed to get maybe an inch of snow and sleet, a little bit fell, and kids had to go to school anyway. Why, when I was a kid, we didn't miss school for anything, Well, I think Henry Dieter and John McMullen got out at 4 a.m. and drove around, and they said, if I can do it, so can you. And it was just so frustrating when I was growing up that all the schools around would be out and Kennett would be in. Of course, there's a lot more rural roads and things like that. But I'm sure our time is coming, but I don't want to hasten the day. It's good to be back. We've been on the road for a few weekends, and we do not like to be gone that much, but just the way things fall sometimes it made it a challenge. I was talking with Jim Bryce about, we were kind of comparing notes on things and hey, Pig, and but I said, of course, age can't have anything to do with this, on physical maladies, and he said, no, not one thing. And I heard somebody say recently, whenever you get to a certain age, he said, did you remember a period of time where you didn't need a wall to put your pants on? To lean up against the wall. I don't know, some of you may have heard that gentleman. He's kind of talking about age and all. He said, because if you try to do it without a wall, he said, if you snag a toe, it's about 2 crow hops and a fall away from the emergency room. So, I find this out. I find this out when I'm around grandkids. So on Thanksgiving, we had a family event, our family and my sister Mary Lee's family, and with all the kids and the grandkids, there was about 43 or 44 people there, and we met at Harding's camp that they have outside of Batesville, out in the hills, out where there is not one stitch of cell phone service. Not that I should really even be complaining about that. That's probably a bit of a relief, but it's surrounded by bluffs, and it's all beautiful out in there, and we had a couple of real nice days of weather. And these grandkids, some of them, they're getting on 13, 14, 15 years old, and so I'm seeing this next iteration of things. Is anybody familiar with the number 6, 7? Raise your hand if this is known to you, okay? Not that you know what it's about. Now, I need somebody who had a hand up to tell me. I hope it's nothing bad. Sarah, what's up with that?
So, like a basketball player tried to turn what a rapper said into a meme whenever he was on air for an interview who made 6, 7, and the kids just started doing it. It literally means
Okay, it means nothing.
yeah.
I was hopeful that was okay. Yeah, but
New slang.
But it's like 6, 7, and so we played this little family football game, and everybody put face paint on, and some of the grandkids had 6, 7 on, written on their faces, and we're sitting around for a devotional. Every day we'd get around and we'd have some devotional time and singing time, and I brought a stack of hymnals, for us to, and a lot we know by memory, but we passed the hymnals out. They wanted to sing number 67. There should be a limit to this somewhere. And so, I guess maybe it's like a episode of Seinfeld. It doesn't really mean anything. So, yeah, Angela. All right. Yeah, I created world in 6, rested on the 7th. Hey, let's attach a meaning to it. You know, people are doing that all the time. So I'm all for that. I'm all for that. Yeah. Well, it's always good to be back. Last Wednesday night, I was just looking at faces. Now, you go a couple of weeks without seeing people you love, and the way it should be. It should leave a void when you're not seeing those folks, the church family and all. So I'm excited about today. Later on in the service, we have the installation or ordaining of 3 deacons today, and that's a significant thing in the life of a church, and so we're prayerful about Jeremy and Andy, Mike. I appreciate your willingness, and we're hoping that we can continue searching out folks who are good, capable folks that are willing to serve, and so we hope to be adding more down the road. But a nice day to be together. So